Good morning. My name is Marla Rickman, and I am a soil fertility specialist with Manitoba Agriculture and one of the co-chairs for Manitoba Agronomist Conference. Tammy Jones is also just quickly running and grabbing my coffee for me, and she is the other co-chair for the conference. Thank you all for coming this morning, and we have an opening welcome from Sue Clayton and Martin Scanlon from the university.
Yeah, thanks, Marla. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Manitoba Agronomist Conference 2025. My name is Martin Scanlon. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences here at the University of Manitoba. I'd like to start off by recognizing that the University of Manitoba campuses and research spaces are located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, the Inuit, the Nisinanuak, the Dakota Iowa, Dene, and Inuit, and on the national homeland of the Red River Métis. The U of M recognizes that the treaties signed on these lands are a lifelong enduring relationship, and we're dedicated to upholding their spirit and their intent. Agriculture through land, water, and soil and food has a unique intersection with Indigenous peoples and their relationship to the land. And we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past and present, and we continue to support active reconciliation, meaningful change, and the creation of an environment where everyone can thrive. So the theme for MAC 25, From Gaps to Gains, Unlocking Crop Potential, brings focus on the latest development and trends in crop production, crop protection, and soil management. And you're going to hear from an international array of speakers on these subjects, some from industry, some from government agencies, and also some from a number of different academic institutions. And I'd like to make special mention that there are a number of posters on display, certainly where the work of graduate students from the universities of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba are on display, and also one from Assiniboine Community College. So please take the time to view the posters and also interact with the presenters and talk to them about what gets them excited about agronomic research. Before I hand over to Sue, I'd like to share with you a few brief highlights of some of the exciting things going on in the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences here at the University of Manitoba. The faculty's strategic research plan that connects to the MAC conference through our emphasis on crops and cropping systems of the future. That continues to roll out as we add new faculty members in entomology, plant science, and biosystems engineering this year in 2025. And thanks to the support that we have received from partners in industry, also in the provincial government, and also from the President's office, I can definitely say, after a number of years of saying, oh, it looks like it's coming, we've actually started construction on the Prairie Crops and Soils Research Facility. And so the piles are located, driven in at the southeast corner of campus down near the point. That facility is going to elevate our agronomic research productivity and our research training through better sample processing and analysis. Finally, I'd like to say that this is going to be my last agronomist conference, Manitoba Agronomist Conference, as the Dean. After 7 years of being Dean, and a role I very much enjoyed and really enjoyed interacting with all the people in the industry, I'm stepping down, or my time is up as Dean. We now have Dr. Nazim Chichek coming in as the new incoming Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural and Food Sciences. Many of you will know Nazim in his role as the Associate Dean Research. And Nazim's, I know that Nazim is going to do a tremendous job over the next 5+ years that he's going to be Dean, advocating on behalf of our students who, when they graduate, are going to be the leaders in tomorrow's agricultural industry. And also, he's a passionate advocate for research. And I think it's that research and innovation that is going to help this sector thrive. I'd like to thank all of this industry for their support for me while I have been Dean, and I wish you all the best over the next 2 days at the 2025 MAC Conference. Thank you.
Time's up, Martin. Good morning. My name is Sue Clayton. I'm the director of the School of Agriculture here at the faculty, and that's the 2-year diploma program. Do we have any diploma people in the audience? Any grads? Right on. What about degree? How many degree grads? So quite a few diploma to degree. That's pretty common in our program right now, actually, as a lot of the students go through the diploma and head on into the degree. Anyway, I just wanted to welcome you all to the MAC conference. It would not be MAC conference without the weather. So thank you to those of you that are here in person this morning and to those of you that are online. We have a long association with the MAC conference. Vanessa Falk, my admin person, is the one that's always been emailing you guys and is working with the committee hard to get this conference going. And I wanted to thank Marla and Tammy and the rest of the committee for all their hard work. But have a wonderful time, and I'm sure we'll see you at the reception afterwards. Have a great day.
Thank you, Sue and Martin. So we have a few announcements just to get all the housekeeping items out of the way for the day. For those of you who are in person, hopefully you parked in the U lot. If you didn't, good luck to you. And if you also make sure that you had your license plate, if you changed vehicles or anything like that, please let them know at the registration desk, otherwise you will get a ticket. You can also email the Manitoba Agronomist Conference email address if you want to just send them your updated information. We are using hashtag MBAgConf 2025 for tweeting or social media-ing. Also want to thank Teddy and Company for the AV work that we're going to be getting. It's going to be put to good use today because we have 260 web viewers online right now. And about 145 people registered to be here in person, but I know that we haven't hit that number yet because there's a lot of people who are probably at home right now watching online that weren't expecting to. So thankfully with the hybrid format, we're able to make those changes and update things for people. Your conference program and information is posted on the MAC website, so anybody who is wanting to follow along in the schedule that's at home, they can do that. For the in-person people, there's a QR code on the back of your agenda, and you can follow along and see all of the information from the speakers, their bios, and their abstracts. That's what I was looking for. Tonight, of course, we have our reception. So there is a ticket, a drink ticket, in the back of your name tag. And so make sure that you hang on to that because you don't want to lose that later on. And we want to make a big thank you to Manitoba Cooperator, who is sponsoring this evening as a part of their 100th year celebration. So big thank you to them. And a reminder for all of the conference chairs, everybody throughout this event, when we are asking questions, if you're in person, we will have a runner mic. We need to make sure that you ask the question into the runner mic because then people online can actually hear you because we have to remember that we've got many more people online than we actually have in person today. So we want to make sure that they can fully participate. And online viewers, please use the Q&A for your questions. So we'll be managing questions through the Q&A, but if you have any technical issues or just want to say hi to me, feel free to pop that into the chat box. CCAs, of course, the QR codes will be posted. They will be up on the slides at the very end of each of the sessions, so at lunchtime and at the end of the day. So wait for that and be prepared to snap those codes. And if you want to sign in person, the sign-in sheet is near the registration desk. CCACs, of course, you have to self-report those. There's the poster quiz. If you have any need for extra credits, the poster quiz is available on the posters list on the website or in the back of the poster room. There's also an evaluation form that we will make sure that gets sent out to you. There's also a QR code for that. And of course, we will have those poster pitches at the beginning of the poster sessions at the breaks.